the trailer for Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise.
Okay, if you don't want Star Trek spoilers that are decades old, don't listen to this. I don't know how I feel about this Picard trailer.
Sounds like
It sounds like they want to make another TNG movie.
I feel as if this is the product of like, maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea, but it feels like 20 years of conventions.
Yeah.
And people like wanting something to happen.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds like it getting willed into existence
So that's not what happened. What happened is STD is a massive disaster.
because what was that last one called? Nemesis.
Mm.
So, because Nemesis disappointed people.
No, STD, Star Trek Discovery,
Oh,
the show
the new show
is a total fucking train wreck.
Yeah, I heard otherwise from someone that said they liked it a lot.
That's crazy. It's an ass wreck. The Orville is actually a much better.
Ass wreck. That's
Yeah,
a new
the
one.
Orville is actually a much better show. But and this is CBS. Yeah, CBS because they copyright claim my video.
Amazon Prime.
No, it's their own thing. It's CBS All Digital. It's the
I thought this show was coming to Amazon Prime.
hell no, it's not. It's coming exclusively to the. See, Wooly, STD didn't get people to sign up for CBS blah blah blah. Because, that's the only thing that matters on it, and it's STD.
I guess that Amazon Prime logo I'm looking at in the corner doesn't mean anything.
All right, well, then I don't know what the fuck.
Anyway, go on.
I like I like what they did with continuity here. Picard's old and he's at his vineyard. Like he's supposed to. There are episodes where you see the future, not like a future, but the future, and that's where he ends up. He's old and he's at the fucking vineyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Stewart looks older in this than he does when they old man aged him up in the old stuff. Like. And there's a little teaser shot of Data there at the end where Brent Spiner comes back.
And 7 of 9.
Well, the Brent Spiner thing is a problem because Brent Spiner's playing a robot. And a robot is not supposed to look old as fuck. But Brent Spiner looks old as fuck. But what are you going to do?
I mean, there's a lot of makeup on him.
There's a lot of makeup on him. There is a lot of makeup on him. Because he is old as fuck.
So what I did hear about this was that apparently he said he did not want at all to ever to play Picard again, and then he got handed the script and read it and went, fuck, yeah, okay, I'll do this. So apparently he was that impressed to go back on what he said.
I think that story is very similar, except what was handed him was slightly different.
I mean, after doing like fucking endless circuits on the convention route and like,
So Michael Dorn told a story at a panel a couple years ago.
Fuck it, like he's played Charles Xavier, he's done his stuff. Like, yeah, I'm sure the money's good, but at the same time, it's like
He did Emoji Movie.
he did American Dad.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he was the boss on American Dad.
So Michael Dorn told a story a while ago at a panel. Michael Dorn's the guy who plays Worf, for those of you who don't know. And Michael Dorn and Brent Spiner on TNG had a rough fucking job because they got to come in 5 hours before everybody else, sit in the chair, and have the makeup people attack them before they got to do their roles, right? That included even if Worf had like 4 lines in the whole episode, you're gonna sit in the chair for 5 hours, Mike. So when he was done with TNG and he got his residuals, right? They all those guys got residuals, right? He's like, whoa.
Syndication.
Yeah, I'm never gonna fucking play Worf again, goddamn. And then the showrunners for DS9 came to him, and he said, I'm never going to play it, because he's on DS9. He's in for like 4 seasons, right? He's like, I don't want to do Worf again. That's so much. Whoa, that's a lot of money. All right, Worf me up. That is exactly how he tells that story. Is that he was turning it down, and they told him how much, and he was like, fucking put me in the chair and put the makeup on me.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
For Patrick Stewart to come back, like no amount, like, and Brent Spiner too. Those are the two of the biggest ones. Those two guys are the ones.
It also feels like this had to happen after a bunch of other attempts came and went.
Yeah.
Right? You got to get some distance and then some clunkers.
And they got, from Voyager, the only people worth salvaging are Jerry Ryan and Robert Picardo. Robert Picardo has guest starred in other stuff because he's a hologram. And Jerry Ryan is Seven. And she is doing her best Jerry Ryan impression. And she is not acting like 7 of 9 at all. She is just playing her character from Boston Public. Which I remember. Because I watched that show. It was a good show.
Is there ever any overlap between, like, 7 of 9 and TNG stuff?
You need to add...
okay, you know what?
What is the actual question? I can answer it for you.
She's from
Voyager.
Voyager.
In the Delta Quadrant.
And so would she know anything?
They get back at the end.
Okay. All right.
Also, there's an episode where Riker shows up on Voyager because Q was shenanigans.
Okay, because I'm like, okay, that character from that other series is looking at Jean-Luc Picard.
They exist,
and they're like, hey,
Reginald Barclay, the weirdo, nervous guy from TNG.
Yeah,
he is in the last season of Voyager because he's talking to them via like a long range beacon.
No LeVar Burton on that cast list.
It's a bummer.
And
I need him lost in a dark room, going, who said that? Who's talking? I need it.
Will always remember one of the last things I saw was a clip of him trying to get he's trying to get whatever Kirk fucking what's his name? You see, I'm bad with this. My memory sucks.
You need to tell me who you're talking about.
Kirk, the actor. What's the actor's name?
Shatner.
He's trying to get Shatner's attention. And for some sort of video or something, and Shatner won't give him the time of day. And they're both at this convention, and he couldn't ignore him any harder.
Well, by the way, I can give you a reason for that. William Shatner's a fucking asshole.
Okay. Well, in either case, it was really embarrassing and kind of cringy, and I felt really bad.
Yeah. No, Shatner's a dick.
But
this is no.
Yeah, but like, so looking at the wiki entry for this, you can see straight up who's there. And
Marina
his name
Sirtis,
is not there.
Jonathan Frakes coming back.
Jonathan Frakes. What's her name?
You know what's really upsetting? I was like, I'm like, who looks old as fuck? Marina Sirtis looks great. Jonathan Frakes looks old as fuck, right? He looks crazy old as fuck. He looks older now than Picard did in the show. Right? So, I was like, I'm going to look at a photo of Jonathan Frakes to send to people because I'm saying this, and people are like, that's crazy. You know what you're talking about, right? And then this is Jonathan Frakes, right? You know what Jonathan Frakes looks like.
Yep.
He's old as fuck.
Old.
So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, oh my god. If you shave that man's beard off, do you know who that looks like?
Who?
That's my mom.
Oh.
My mom looks just like Jonathan Frakes.
That's really weird.
It's super weird.
Okay.
And I showed Paige the picture, and she's like, oh my god. That does look just like your mom.
Shout outs to everyone who's got my Jonathan Frakes emote.
Well, you have a Jonathan Frakes emote?
I sure do.
Why do you have a Jonathan Frakes emote?
It didn't happen.
Oh.
Complete fabrication.
Oh, no!
I teched that throw. No, you didn't. It didn't happen. Our writers made that one up. It's a complete fabrication. It didn't happen.
I loved watching that show. That's a great show. Ripley's Believe It or Not. It's fucking great. It's Unsolved Mysteries with a twist.
It's false.
I'm shocked that Jerry Ryan came back just to Star Trek. Because apparently the only reason she took the job for Seven in the first place is that she had like an abusive thing with her husband, I remember, and he like pressured her into it or something. So like I'm kind of shocked she's back in Star Trek. She has not been back in Star Trek for anything since Voyager ended.
When's Whoopi?
Whoopi's alive, right? I
don't know. Wait, the real act? Yes,
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg is alive and hosting The View or whatever.
Oh, she can come back. She can fall through a time portal and be fine. Her character's a 5,000-year-old Chinese myth dragon.
Yeah,
so that's fine. Guinan's the shit. I'd love to see Guinan back. There's too much action in that trailer. It makes me nervous. The Picard trailer, it makes me genuinely very nervous.
So here's the thing. Is it one of those bits where it's like, this is a one-and-done ski because it's the final story that's sending it all off? Or is it the opening of a new season that could then follow up with a second season that has even more TNG faces
I don't
and
know,
names.
man. These people are all on the verge of death.
Yeah, is it a slow, like, drip feed of all your faces, all the faces you love? You know, season 2, season 3 brings back.
Pulaski, no, she is dead. She is dead. She's a dead lady.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pulaski's fucking dead.
Yeah, I don't know. Will Wheaton.
No.
Well, anyway.
I feel a lot of sympathy for Will Wheaton. He's terrible, and he was terrible in the show. But it must have been a lot of pressure to be known as the worst part of Star Trek. Forever. Because he's the worst part of Star Trek. That's a lot of weight on your shoulders.
Would you prefer this be a new series with... If it's good, would you prefer this be a new series with multiple seasons, or would you prefer this be a single...
I'll take anything good Star Trek.
A single send-off?
No, I want it to be good and last because TNG has a problem in that TNG ended... It has a... I don't know if you ever watched All Good Things. It's a perfect ending.
Is it the last episode of the show?
The last episode of the show is a perfect ending. It is absolutely perfect.
And then they made movies.
And the movies all suck ass.
Okay.
So, like, we already had a perfect send-off, and they fucked it up. So, if you're going to make it... If you're going to keep...
Futurama kind of had that, yeah. Okay.
And the name of the episode is All Good Things. Mm-hmm. What an amazing name for the final episode of a great show. Like...
What was I going to ask? Yes. So we've confirmed that it's confirmed that Tarantino's still making his movie. Is that going to continue the movie verse?
I don't know, dude. I could talk. Tarantino's movie is what exactly?
An R-rated Star Trek movie.
Are you serious?
From what I've heard.
Is it old or new?
It's not out yet.
No, but I mean, is it old? Is it the Prime universe or the offshoot universe?
Prime being Shatnerverse?
Yeah, let's say that.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. That's baffling. That's baffling. Because you have your Prime universe, you have the new universe, the new movie universe, and then you have the mirror universe in which there's...
Oh, wait, sorry. No, I don't know. Okay. I'm not good with this shit because I don't know it. But I think it's about the era that is Kirk and people.
Okay, so the new movie stuff.
That's what I'm asking.
That would probably be
That's what I'm asking. I don't
that's
know.
The movie stuff.
Okay.
Because I'd love to see a fucking full-length feature film about the fucking mirror universe where everyone's got evil mustaches.
Either way, Tarantino's doing something. It's just whether or not it's continuing the
I mean, you want to talk Star Trek continuity with me, you get fucking Eli on this fucking voice chat here. We fucking go. Because there's already serious fucking continuity problems.
Just asking.
They're talking about Data being fucking dead, but in the comic that leads into the feature film, Data's the captain of the Enterprise because they already fixed him with B-Force memories. So why would they be talking about... it's fucking Star Trek continuity, man! It's so fucked up! You ever see Parallels? That fucking episode ruined it! You see the new Red Letter Media?
No.
There's a moment in that Red Letter Media that I retweeted. I've put a timestamp. It speaks to my fucking soul. It's which they're talking about some bullshit kid movie. And Rich Evan goes, with all the kids running around, it's like that Star Trek episode. And Macaulay Culkin and Mike race to see who can get the name of the episode first, which is Rascals. At which point, the non-Star Trek nerd asks them, oh, was Q involved in turning them all into kids? And then you get a vertical cut of Mike, Macaulay Culkin, and Rich all simultaneously going, no, it was the transporter. Okay? It burns in, Wooly.
My first question would 100% be...
Was that Q shenanigans?
Did Q do that? Because he's God, right?
Yeah, no, it was the transporter accident.
You want to talk timelines?
Yeah.
We can move away from this if you want. We can talk about other timelines.